In a story stunning even by their fair and balanced standards, Fox News is concerned above all by a story that apparently Joe Biden has a temper behind closed doors. Is this really a story, let alone the news lead? And did I miss the same coverage when the last guy did a whole lot more than reportedly raise his voice to staffers?
And Joe Biden, first time I've ever seen this accusation made against President Joe Biden. The headline here at Axios: Old Yeller, Biden's private fury.
Old Yeller.
Old Yeller. You know how Old Yeller dies, don't you? In public.
Between two ferns? I don't remember.
In public, President Biden likes to whisper to make a point. In private, he's prone to yelling.
Loud noises.
Behind closed doors, Biden has such a quick trigger temper that some aides try to avoid meeting alone with him. Some take a colleague, almost as a shield against a solo blast. The president admonitions include God, and then I'm giving a little pause here. Damn it! How the F don't you know this? I often think that of you, Dom.
Here's what I think of you, Crudy. Don't effing BS me. Of course, he says it doesn't say BS. That's one. I get that one. I get that one. What's another one?
Here's my favorite one to you. Get the F out of here. According to current and former Biden aides who have witnessed and been on the receiving end of such outbursts. So these are all anonymous attributions to the president, Joe Biden. Quick temper, profane mouth. My mama might have washed that mouth out with some lava soap.
At some point, you get old enough, you can say and do what you want, man. Why it matters, Axios ponders, the private eruptions paint a more complicated picture of Biden as a manager and president than his carefully cultivated image as a kindly uncle, Uncle Joe, who loves aviator sunglasses and ice cream. Well, can't you love aviator sunglasses and ice cream and still swear at M-uppers when they're not pulling the weight, man? I like ice cream too.
Doesn't everybody like ice cream? Maybe not the lactose intolerant.
Some Biden aides think the president would be better off occasionally displaying his temper in public as a way to assuage voter concerns that the 80-year-old president is disengaged and too old for the office. So what? Get fired up in public so you can convince people you're still there? I don't know how that works. Hey, we're being critical of your behavior. You should do more of that in public so people vote for you.
I'm not clear that this is. Well, obviously no one wants to be on the receiving end, right?
No, of course.
But is this a critical article or did you know Joe pops off and gets profane behind closed doors at his aides?
Who doesn't? I mean, literally, come on. Nobody? Nope. Everyone's just, totally copacetic and calm all the time. I don't believe that, especially in a high stress environment like, presidential politics, geopolitical issues. I mean, it's not like, and I don't know, we don't know some of the stories here, but I highly doubt that, like, how the F don't you know this might be more than like, did you know the Baskin Robbins is closed? Or did you know that, Dairy Queen makes blizzards? I'm assuming these are probably a little more important kinds of issues. I don't see Joe getting mad about, someone spilling the orange juice.
Dominic, Biden aides still talk about how angry he got. So, it was a one-off, apparently, Dom. A spokesperson for Sense told Axios, I'm not going to speak to what internal convos may or may not have happened between Jeff and the president. The White House declined to comment. But there's no question that Biden's temper is for realsies. And it may not be as volcanic as Bill Clinton's, but it's definitely there, according to Chris inside Joe Biden's White House. Whipple's book quotes former White House press secretary Jen Psaki is saying, I said to Biden multiple times, I know you have a really good trusting relationship when you yell at me the first time. I love you, Dom. That's
I love you, Crudy.
That way you know it. Whipple notes, Psaki wouldn't have to wait long. Is there more? Is there more to flush out here, Dom?
I mean, let's see. Biden's temper comes in the form of angry interrogations rather than erratic tantrums. He'll grill aides on topics until it's clear they don't know the answer to a question. In routine, some see as meticulous, others call stump the chump or stump the dummy. Yeah, man, this is the president of the United States. Give the man an answer.
Well, I try not to get angry when you insufficiently answer, though, Dom.
If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you I don't know the answer. I'm not going to BS around with you, Crudy. Being
Really?
yelled at by the president has become an internal initiation ceremony in this White House, aides say. If Biden doesn't yell at you, it could be a sign he doesn't respect you. So you got to have that kind of relationship where you can express yourselves to each other. Now, my question is, does anybody swear back? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Hey, me get out of here. You get the F out of here. You know what I mean? I'm really curious about that because I've had a real hard time, and I'm fine with all those things. I mean, I get it. I can be in that kind of environment, but if you're going to give it, you better take it. I don't care if you're the president. If that's how it is, that's the environment, then it goes always around. You get the F out of here, Mr. President. See how that is?
Seeking utter loyalty.
Yeah.
Utter loyalty, Dom. I mean, the office of the presidency deserves the respect, even if the man is what's his name? Johnson used to do. Used to take people in the bathroom and make them talk to him while he was sitting on the commode. Is he disrespect to the
whip his junk out as well? I mean, that's a little strange as well, but I remember reading about that.
Sorry, Dom, I missed a little of that. One of the things that makes me angry. 844-2789. If there's something that's not in the brief, he's going to find it. It's not to embarrass people. It's because he wants to get to the right decision. Most people who've worked for him like the fact that he challenges them and gets them to a better decision. Dom, do you like being challenged? I like challenging you to get you to better decision making.
I have no problem with it. Again, as long as it's a give and take kind of relationship. Yes, certainly.
Well, Dom, according to the Axios article, some Biden aides argue the president rages reflect his high expectations for his staff.
Yes, of course.
High expectation for you. Speaking Biden is a particular skill, they said. It takes years to learn to navigate his moodiness and anticipate what information he's going to ask for in a briefing. Years, Dom. You've known me for years. Can you anticipate my moodiness?
Yep. It's a coin flip every day.